spoke about that he shouldn't have.
Oh.
Because it's a time and a place for everything. I'm not gonna say he's right and I'm not gonna say he's wrong. You know, but it's so crazy. When he spoke about it, I could have easily came out and said, yeah, you spoke about it. I ain't have to say nothing.
Want to come out and try to fool you? And the Dum Dum of the Day award goes to Manny Pacquiao.
Look, I'm one of those people that say, you know what? Manny Pacquiao should retire. But it's not because he's old. It's because he got...
Floyd Mayweather didn't hold back when reacting to new training footage of Manny Pacquiao, who at 46 is preparing for a comeback. Although Pacquiao still displayed flashes of his trademark speed on the mitts, Mayweather dismissed it, saying he looked slow. The jab sparked heated debate among fans. Some defended Pacquiao's legacy, while others questioned if he remains sharp enough to compete. Mayweather's comment also reignited buzz around a potential exhibition bout between the two.
Team Pacquiao is negotiating with Barrios to fight at 147. No tears. I haven't heard one tear. So guess what? Since we know that Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao has been in serious negotiations, let me ask you, is it a good fight? Mario Barrios versus Tank Davis at 147. Yes, it is. That fight was a struggle, and if Mario Barrios wasn't weight drained with the rehydration clause at 140, think about 147.
Two legends. To fully understand the impact of Mayweather's remarks, it's important to revisit their storied rivalry that dominated boxing for over a decade. Both fighters rose to prominence in the 2000s, Pacquiao for his relentless speed and offensive aggression, Mayweather for his defensive brilliance and unmatched ring IQ. Their long-anticipated showdown in 2015, dubbed the Fight of the Century, ended in a unanimous decision win for Mayweather. While tactical, the fight left many fans underwhelmed. Pacquiao later blamed a shoulder injury for his performance, a claim Mayweather mocked.
He was holding, so he wouldn't stop. Oh, Floyd was boxing him up, yeah. So Floyd is just piecing him up. So Floyd, you know, I mean, even at 46, he's the greatest of all time. And this kid is really an MMA fighter. He's a tough guy. He caught Floyd a couple times, some little shots. But mostly he's just getting boxed up, right? Boxed up by literally the greatest boxer of all time. But he was holding on quite a bit and wouldn't let go and was trying to like hold and clinch and hit, which is something like right here, which is something you can do in MMA. So he's protecting himself from...
In the years that followed, the tension between them has lingered, with periodic jabs and speculation about a rematch or exhibition continuing to stir interest. Commentator Joe Rogan recently weighed in, stating Mayweather had clearly outclassed his opponent during the 2015 bout. According to Rogan, Mayweather landed clean, precise shots while Pacquiao, whom he likened more to an MMA fighter than a boxer in that fight.
You fought against Manny Pacquiao, you fought against Floyd Mayweather. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the hardest puncher, where would you rate both fighters?
We all know that Mayweather is not known for a big punch. It stings, it stings, yes. I would have to say they're about the same. You know, it's funny because I didn't feel Pacquiao's punch. I didn't do anything to me, so I didn't really feel his punch. He punched the same. The only difference is that Pacquiao has the ability to really maybe knock you out, but he's got to land that perfect.
Resorted to excessive clinching to survive. Rogan noted that while Pacquiao landed a few minor shots, he mostly spent the fight being outboxed by literally the greatest boxer of all time. The holding, common in MMA, stood out negatively in a sport that prizes clean exchanges. In April 2025, training footage of Manny Pacquiao at the Wildcard Gym under longtime coach Freddie Roach reignited excitement among fans. At 46, Pacquiao displayed sharp mitt work, lightning-fast combinations, and nimble footwork that seemed to defy his age. Admirers praised his form, calling him ageless and still dangerous in the ring. But not everyone was impressed, especially longtime rival Floyd Mayweather. When shown the clip, Mayweather smirked and remarked, "That's not the same Manny," a comment that felt more like a personal jab than an objective critique. Their rivalry, which has spanned decades, remains as fiery as ever. Pacquiao is now preparing to face Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight title in July, nearly 30 years after his first championship win. His return has stirred admiration, debate, and skepticism. Barrios, a fast-rising star in the division, earned the WBC title after a dominant 2023 win over Yordenis Ugas, Pacquiao's last conqueror. With Terence Crawford moving up to super welterweight, Barrios was elevated to full champion and welcomed the chance to face Pacquiao, calling it a dream matchup. For Pacquiao, this is a final shot at glory, an ambitious blend of legacy.
Fighting an exhibition on 28th in Japan, so you don't want to really look past that. But if he's successful there, Mario Barrios. We've talked about Conor Ben, which I believe was a great fight. That would have been a tremendous fight. We could have done it in England, we could have done it in the U.S., we could have done it in Riyadh season. But the fact that he wasn't able to come off the suspension, that put the brakes on that. So that brought us to Mario Barrios. He's the WBC world champion, Manny's first belt ever.
And determination. WBC President Mauricio Sulaiman has endorsed the fight, and Pacquiao's advisor, Sean Gibbons, called it a 50-50 winnable bout. The clash promises more than just high-level boxing. It tells a powerful story of youth versus experience, reigniting global interest in the sport. Mayweather's latest dig at Pacquiao has sparked mixed reactions. Some believe it's a calculated move to protect his own legacy, while others see it as a fair critique of a 46-year-old fighter's inevitable physical decline, even if Pacquiao's spirit remains undiminished. Former champion Timothy Bradley acknowledged that Manny Pacquiao isn't the same fighter he once.
We have a chance to have a rematch.
Of course, if I was Manny Pacquiao, would I be chasing Floyd Mayweather to do an exhibition to get a good payday? Absolutely. Absolutely, I will.
I can say that more action than compared to the first one, because the first one, we know the fact that I have injury in my shoulders.
There's no blueprint on how to beat
once was, but emphasized he still outshines many of today's top contenders. Unlike Floyd Mayweather's exhibition bouts, Pacquiao's comeback appears aimed at serious competition, sparking renewed talk of a potential rematch. Their 2015 mega fight, which grossed over $600 million, remains one of boxing's most profitable events. With both legends continuing to draw global attention, a second clash, potentially held in Asia or the Middle East, could be another commercial juggernaut. While Pacquiao seems open to the idea, Mayweather would likely only consider it under low-risk, high-reward conditions. Pacquiao's longtime trainer, Freddie Roach,
Mike Tyson
He's
video?
like 65. What?
Yes. You haven't seen? Dude.
No.
Oh, get ready for this, because he looks fucking sensational. Look at this.
Right.
You need volume so you can hear this, too. I mean, what in the dude?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
He said on the podcast he didn't want to work out again because his ego would get fired up again. He said that in his post that my ego had been reignited. He gave a statement about it saying that like his ego has been reignited.
Good for him.
Yeah. Oh,
Good for us.
He said something about how the gods of war have brought him out again. It was like really heavy duty. I think it's real recent.
Wow.
Mayweather has suggested that Manny Pacquiao's potential return to the boxing ring may be financially motivated.
Responded diplomatically to Mayweather's recent criticism. He acknowledged Pacquiao may not have the raw speed of his prime, but insisted his ring IQ and efficiency have only improved with age. Roach also hinted their goals now include potential exhibitions or charity bouts, particularly in places like Saudi Arabia or Dubai, where interest in legacy-driven events remains strong. His comments highlight a broader conversation in boxing. While other sports celebrate aging athletes, boxing often struggles with the physical risks of prolonged careers. Still, the enduring appeal of icons like Pacquiao proves that nostalgia, when paired with spectacle, can override concern in the eyes of fans and promoters.
so I need to fight.
How much UFC fighters actually make? The average UFC fighter made $160,022 in 2021, with 42% of fighters making six figures or up. The UFC basically has three payout tiers. The lowest tier ranging from $10,000 to $30,000, the mid tier ranging from $80,000 to $250,000, and the high tier ranging from $500,000 to $3 million per fight. Keep in mind that the pay structure is 50% to show up and 50% to
voters. Mayweather's remarks reflect a blend of respect and realism. He acknowledged Pacquiao's lasting talent while suggesting financial motivation may play a key role in his return, a common theme in boxing, where retirement rarely marks the final bell. At 46, Manny Pacquiao is making headlines once again as he prepares for a high-stakes comeback against WBC welterweight champion Mario Barrios. The Filipino legend's return after a 4-year hiatus has sparked intense debate across the boxing world. While his legacy is unquestionable, with a career spanning over 2 decades and his first world title dating back to 1998, his decision to re-enter the ring at this stage raises both admiration and concern. Pacquiao's comeback isn't just about nostalgia, it reflects a deeper reality.
Permanent injury po kahit kanino, kahit po kay Anpo, but I want him to be knockout. But the reason why I wanted that to happen is that if Manny Pacquiao is really considering of coming back to professional boxing, I think that would be a good measurement and sign and a marketing for him when he returns.
Many fighters face. Despite his global fame and past earnings, the financial instability that haunts much of the boxing world is never far away. Floyd Mayweather, his longtime rival, pointed this out, warning that age brings unavoidable risks, especially when facing younger, sharper opponents like Barrios. Even with the WBC granting Pacquiao a title shot under its special provision for returning champions, questions remain about whether the reward outweighs the potential cost. Yet, Pacquiao continues to show glimpses of brilliance, and many believe he still possesses more skill and ring intelligence than most active fighters today. His fight against Barrios is shaping up to be a symbolic full-circle moment, an aging icon taking one last shot at greatness. It's not just a bout, it's a story of legacy, ambition, and resilience. The match is also expected to get a modern twist, with potential streaming deals from platforms like Netflix or Amazon Prime. This could bring in a new generation of fans and elevate the event beyond traditional boxing audiences, blending the sport's storied history with today's digital age. Still, the return is not without risk. While many fans celebrate Pacquiao's determination, others worry about the physical toll another brutal fight could take. Is this the final chapter in a remarkable career, or a gamble that could tarnish his legacy? Regardless of the outcome, Pacquiao versus Barrios promises to be a spectacle, one that bridges generations and sparks global attention. What do you think? Is this a bold, brilliant move from a living legend, or does it cross into dangerous territory? The debate is on.